Hello students, it's me Aasiya. Today we are going to study about chapter 1, that is how computers work. In this chapter we will study about some main topics, that is number 1, how our computers work. कंप्यूटर जो है वो हम लोग का कैसे चलता है. And the second topic, that is how we can store data in various storage devices. किसी भी स्टोरेज डेटा को हम लोग कैसे किसी भी स्टोरेज डिवाइसेस में स्टोर कर रखते हैं. एंड नंबर थर्ड इज़ द डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द CPU को कितने पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द चैप्टर, दैट इज़ द वर्किंग ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर. We know that the computer cannot work on its own. It is an electronic device and it needs to be started. It works on the three basic steps, that is IPO. IPO cycle means input, process and output. This cycle works with the help of some devices. Input. The data and the instruction which we give to the computer is called the input. That means कि जो भी instruction हम लोग कंप्यूटर को देते हैं उसे input कहा जाता है. Next step is the processing. That means all the calculation activities are done in this step. For example, CPU is the example of this processing. The last and the final step of the IPO cycle is the output. That means the result which we receive is called the output. Input और processing करने के बाद जो हम लोग को नतीजा मिलता है, जो result मिलता है, उसको हम लोग output कहते हैं. For example, monitor. Let's take some examples to understand the IPO cycle. That is the sharpening pencil, washing clothes, making a tea and brushing teeth. These all are the IPO cycle which we follow in our real life. First, let's take example of the sharpening pencil. In this we need a pencil and that is the input. Next is the processing, that means our sharpener, and the output is the sharpened pencil. Let's take the example of our body. Our eyes work as an input. Our brain work as a processor and our lips work as an output. The devices which stores our information is called as storage devices. For example, CD, hard disk. Our computer stores a large amounts of data and all this data are stored inside the hard disk. It is found inside the system units. The last topic of this chapter is the CPU, which is the more important than other things. It is the brain of the computer and it controls all the functions of the computer. A CPU has three components, ALU, CU and MU. ALU done all the calculation activities, CU controls and carry the instructions and MU stores the instruction.
That's all and thank you.